Hello viewers, welcome to EasyLearn. In the last session, we discussed about operators and a little program learning. Today, we are going to discuss about the conditional statements. Let us see what is the conditional statements. Conditional statements are nothing but in a practical life example. Suppose you are in a situation, any bad situation, you need to take a decision. That decision must be useful for the further purposes, right? In C language, as it is applicable in the C language too. For example, if we give a condition, if the condition gets satisfied, then the further process or the further statements of the code will be executed. And the conditional statements is also known as the decision making statements. Decision making statements. If the decision become true, if condition becomes true, then statements will be executed. Now let us see types of conditional statements. Okay, let us see that what are the types. The first one is if else statement, if else condition. Then the next is switch. Let us likely discuss about the first condition, what is if else. Okay, now let us see the syntax. If, then after, condition must be written. If the condition become true, then here the statements will be executed. Else, if the statements will not be executed, if the condition get false, then we have else. This other than if condition will fail, then else condition statements will be executed. These statements will execute. It means if condition gets satisfied here, if this something we are assigning work to do, if the condition get true, then if it is not satisfied, we use this else condition. Now let us see a program in the VS Code. Open VS Code, creating a new file, naming condition.c. Okay, we will write a program to tell if the user age is less than 18, they can't drive and vote. If user age is greater than 18, then they can drive and vote too. So this is the question. Now let us see the code. First, for every program we should write hash include standard input output library. Then after int main function, after open curly braces, here return. This is the common syntax for every program. Now what they are asked, that I'm writing the condition. If, for example, we need not, first of all, we should initialize the variables, right? I'm initializing integer type age. Okay. Then age is must be equal to 18. Let us change the question. The system should ask the user where system should ask the user to enter the age. Okay, done. Then here only declaration is done. Okay, variable declaration completed. Then the system should ask the user means we are using printf. Printf enter the age. Okay, then after scanf, as it is an integer type, we are using percentage d for what? For storing the variable. It should be in the double quotes, percentage d, comma. We are storing that value at ampersand age. Okay, here it is done. The system will ask print. Let us see. The system will ask or not. Let's save the program, run the code. Yes, it is asking. Then, what is the condition? If the person age is less than or equal to less than 18. If the age is less than 18, then it should get the output. It should give out what? If person age is less than 18, it should give, it should print minor, right? It should print only minor. Else, if the age is greater than 18 or equal to 18, then what it will print? It will print it will print both are, means they are eligible for drive 9 volt, right? Okay, let us run the code, save the program. So here asking to enter the age. I am entering 19. Then it will give the what? It should means the user is able to drive and vote. Yes, they are eligible for drive and vote. Once again run the code. Then if I am enter less than 15, means less than 18 age I have entered, then it will give they are minors, right? For the same program here, practice one more question. Write a program for the entered number is positive or negative, right? We should know that the entered number is positive or negative. For the same program, see, and commenting lines. Okay, just we need to change the condition. What here? Enter a number. Okay, we will enter a number and declare the variable a. Then I am entering a number. Okay, If the entire number that we are stored in A is less than 0, then the number is, then what is the number? It is a negative number, right? Means the number which is less than 0 is always negative. Else the number is other than the entire number, right? The number is positive. I have entered. Now I am saving the program and running the code. Then see here, enter in a number or age. I am entering 5. What it will give? It should give the number is a positive, right? Yes, the 5 is a positive number that we know. It is given as positive number. What if I enter negative number? See, I am entering here -6. It should give the number enter is negative. Let us see. It is given what? The number is negative number. That this is the simple program for it. Okay. Then these are the code. These are the program for if. Okay. If else. I'm commenting the line. Then after the next type in the if only, that is 1.1. See, if, then after, else if, then after, else, if, then after, else condition. Okay, this is the another type of statement. In another type of statement condition, let us see the syntax. What it will do? First of all, it accept the condition. Okay, entering if, then here condition. Okay, the condition. If the condition get true, then here only the statements are printed. Right? These are the statements. Means some work that it should do. If this condition is failed, then it should enter into the else if. Here also we give some condition. Okay, we give some condition. If this condition get true, then here these statements are being executed under the statements which are under the else if. Okay. If both conditions are failed, this if condition has been failed, else if condition has been failed, then it will enter into the last else condition. Then after else, then after it shouldn't, it will print these statements. Means it will work on these statements, right? This is the syntax. Now let us see a program. Okay, I'm commenting all these lines. Then here we need to write a program. Okay, we will write a program to accept the three numbers from user. Okay, from those numbers it should give, from those numbers which are accepted, it should give which is the largest number. right? Now let us see let us see the code. Okay, this code is common. I'm uncommenting these lines. Okay, here we need to assign the three variables for entering the three numbers. I'm assigning a, b, and c variables. Then for the c variables, both both the three numbers are integers, no? Then I'm taking 3 percentages for the three variables and I'm assigning, and both for both I'm assigning, and I'm storing the values of a, b, and c in the memory location. Right. First, let us discuss when the a is greater than 2, when the entire a number is greater than b and the entire a number is greater than c, then the a variable is, means the a variable number is greater. Otherwise, means we are comparing both the conditions. We are comparing ones with b and we are comparing ones with c, right? Here we need to enter a must be greater than b. Okay, we learned with that logical operators, right? In logical operators, here we use ampersand, means logical and. How it can use, it will tell what, when both condition get satisfied, then it will give the output. Here it should satisfy both the conditions. When a must be greater than b and a must be greater than c, then only the condition gets satisfied, right? Here once we compared a with b, right? And once again we will compare a is greater than c or not. Okay, yes, then we should enter if the condition is satisfied, it should give what it should give, a is greater, right? Else if, right? Here one more, else if, it should write separated, then after we will write the condition. What, here a variable completed, then we should compare, next we should compare b value, right? B must be greater than a, and ampersand in logical and b must be greater than c also. Then what it will do, here it will give b is greater, right? Yes, it will give the b is greater. Then else, if a and b are completed, what it shall do, it will, if for example this condition is not true, this condition also not true, means these both statements will not execute. If the condition become true here, means c is variable, c value is greater than both a and b, then it will print what, c is greater. Okay, it will enter that c is greater. Now let us save the program and running the code. Now after running the code, it will asking, asking to enter the three numbers. Then I am taking a value is 8, b value is 6, and c value is 10. That we know that c is the greater value. A value is 8, b value is 6, c value is 10. Then it will give output c is greater. Let us see. Yes, it is given c is greater. Now once again run the code. Now take the different values here. Here a must be greater means I am taking a value 18, b value 5, and the c value 16. Then it will give what output? A must be greater means a will be greater here, right? Now see the code. Yes, a is greater. Like this, the program that we have written is executed like this. Here, practice one program. Write a program to enter the age of the person. Okay. If age is less than 18, print minor. Okay. Then if age is greater than 39, less than 18, print teenagers. It should print teenagers. If age is greater than 18, print adult. For this program, for this question, write a program and practice coding. Okay. Now let us see the next one, which are the next conditional statement is the next conditional statement is switch statement, right? Switch is nothing but in a practical example. Let us see. For example, I have a socket which is capable of number of ports in it. Okay, I have some ports which is connected in a socket where it is connected to a current board, whatever. Okay, it is connected. Then here are some switches. Kalbu, చేయి ఏం చేయి. Here for this socket, for every socket we have one switch. Okay, let us assume these are the switches for this socket. Okay, now I want to access this socket, this switch. Then I will on this switch, means this switch is accessed by me. Other than this, any switch can access by owning this switch? No, no. For every socket we have separate switch, right? Which switch is going to be used at what condition? Okay, now I want to access this switch right now. Then I'm owning the switch, and then I'm offing this. I want to use only this switch. Then I'm doing what? I'm connecting this switch, right? As same in the C program, for the switch statement, let us see the syntax. Okay, what is the syntax? Here I'm giving the switch first, then after, here for what switch we are choosing. Okay, then after opening the curly braces, then here entering. Here are some cases like these switches. Okay, here case A or case 1, whatever it may be. Case A, if case A is true, then we will assigning a work for doing something, means for doing some statements, executing some statements. Okay. If case A here itself it is become true, then break. If the condition is true, then what we will do? It will break. As it is for the number of cases will be there, as number of switches will be there here, right? For case A, case B, case C, so on. Here case B, then here case C, whatever, like that, so on. How many cases? Then we use such cases, we use some switch statements. After that, at last we use default statement. If no condition is not true, here we use default statement itself. Now let us see a sample program by using this syntaxes conditional statement. Now write a program on where, means write a program where the system should ask the user. Means if the user will enter F, print female, or if user enter M, print male. Other than this, means other than F and M, if the user press any key, then it should print invalid. Okay. Now let us try a program on it. Let us start the program with hash include stdio standard input output, which is the header file. Then after main, okay, integer main. Then with the curly braces, it last written. Okay, this should be must and should for the every program. Now coming to the point, what it is in character type. So it is in character type, right? Character type. Entering what? First it should ask for the user. Character ch. It is in character where the in the user alphabet has been stored. Okay, character define it a variable ch, right? Then the system will ask the user printf enter what, enter alphabet or whatever, enter your gender. Is it the it is gender based? So we should ask enter your gender, either male or female, right? Male or female, means it's showing the option for the user. Then scanf, what the scanf do? It will store the variable which is entered by the user. So it is character type, so here we use percentage c, right? Where we storing it, ampersand ch variable we are storing. Okay, now coming to the switch. Okay, for switch, where we are using this, means the it m male m and f are storing it ch, right? So I am taking here switch, the option where we are using it ch. Okay, it's ch we are storing the. Okay, then switch statement is completed. Then after opening the curly braces, then what it should do? Here is the case 1. Okay, after entering the switch statement, the case 1 case, as it is a alphabet, single alphabet, it is entered in a single quote. with okay. If he entered M, then what it should print? It is male, right? Means here if the user enter M, then what it should print? It should printf M for male, no, right? Okay, it should print backslash n male. Okay, if the user, then if the condition satisfied means the user entered the M, so we confirm that he is a male. Then what it should do? It should come out of this statements, right? For that we using break. Break will stop there and exit from the loop. Whatever. Next, from then after case 2 as same, then here we in if the user enter F, then what it will print? It will print female, right? Then also after it should take break. Next, if both the options are not entered by the user, then what it should do? It should the system should know that it is default as we know, right? Then what it should print? Printf. It is an invalid key that we know. Here we enter backslash n for the next line, invalid key. Okay, done. Now let us save the program and run the code. Now here we getting gender, enter your gender, right? If I enter M, where here I enter M, it is invalid key because we given there a capital M, right? Let us change it to small. Okay, save the program and once again run the code. Here enter M. Yes, the system recognized him as male. Once again, we try entering F. What it will do? Yes, enter the F means female. Once again, we run the code for the invalid key. Okay. Other than M and F, we entered H whatever, any alphabet. Then it is showing what? Yes, you entered the invalid key. The program has been success. Now, let us practice a program. Now write a program to display the below options, means below menu. According to below menu, it should perform some operations. Okay, plus for addition, minus for subtraction, multiplication star, and slash for division. Right, that we know. Next, let us coming to the code. Hash include stdio.h. Okay, integer main function. Okay, initialized. Next curly braces. Done. Here it is an character type, no, for options. Okay, we are selecting or we are entering character, which is those are options. For understanding better, I wrote here options. Okay, done. And for accepting two variables, which is an integer type, we should do integer a for storing value and b for storing another value, right? Then after printf, then after scan. Okay, both initialization completed. printf where it should ask both the values of a and b. Enter a and b values. Okay, it will ask for the user enter. So we are entering at a time two values. We use percentage d because of an integer type and storing the values at ampersand a and ampersand b. Right. After entering, it should ask for options, right? Printf. Select on options. Okay. What? Wait a minute. Printf. In the next line, it should print plus for addition. Okay. For the four options, we are using four statements, four instructions. These are the instructions: addition, subtraction, subtraction. Then here multiplication. For multiplication, we use star. Then after division, okay. All the options, these all the options will be printed on the screen. Then next, here we should use switch statement. How we can use switch? As we at the character we took options, right? So that should be taken here. Okay, options. From the selected options, it will do some of the work which is assigned to it. Okay, switch. Then after curly braces. Here at the case 1, at a single quote, case is plus. Like this, we have four cases. Okay, I'm now opening again once again curly braces for the new program. Then printf. It is addition, no? Black addition of means here we should take addition of a and b is percentage d, as we know that we entered the integer type, and where we will store that means what operation it will do a plus b. Yes, if the selected option is place, then it will perform this operation. After, it should get out of the statement. Then here we use break. Next, this case means these instructions are same for the next other three cases. Okay, done. One is for addition, one is for subtraction, one is for multiplication, and another for division. Okay, here we will change signs: a minus b, a into b, and a by b. Right, addition. Here we get subtraction, right? Then next, here multiplication. Then here we perform multiplication. Here we perform division. If other than these cases, if we enter another thing, means other than these symbols, what it should do? It should make as default statement. Means the system should give default at the output. After, it should printf. Here we enter any wrong key. It will display as invalid option. Right. Now see, saving the program. Once again, we should comment this. Okay, commenting all these lines with the control slash. Okay, now saving the program and running the code. So it is asking for enter A and B values. I'm entering A value is 8 and B value is 6. Okay, I'm enter. So it is asking for choosing the options. Okay, then I will choose minus, which is means for subtraction. Right? Wait a minute. The one thing I forgot here is here I didn't enter any option. Right? Where it should ask. So what it will do? I'm entering any key. Then it will printing an invalid. Why? I'm not able to enter any option. Enter a option. Okay, I'm entering. Then where it is storing at the options. Okay, at the options it is storing. What is the options? And it is taken in this character. So percentage. See. Now see. Entering the values 8 and 9. I'm entering. Okay. It is asking for selecting on options. Enter an option. Okay, for looking neat, I want to print this at the next line. Okay, backslash and once again saving the program, running the code. Okay, now asking for entering. Okay, I gave in two values. Why it is showing an invalid option? Now for the same is this same program we will run in the program is okay. I'm pasting here. I'm running. See, asking for entering values 8 and 9, whatever you think you are values. Now, asking for an option addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. I want to multiply. It should get output 72, right? Multiplication of A and B is 72, right? Here it is working. There it is not working. Okay, for there only we will see another once again running values 5, 9, 8. Okay, entering options. I want to add. Okay, 5 and 8 is 13. Right, answer is correct. Next, I'm taking 8. I'm 4. I'm selecting subtraction. It should give 8 minus 4 is 4. Then division for the same numbers we will do. Okay, one is 8, another is 4. It will ask for selection an option. I will take in division. Then it should give output 2. Right? Yes. Here it is getting the output. There we are not getting in the VS Code. Okay. Now let take an assignment question. Okay. Try a program. That is write a program. It should take input from user. Like it should take only numbers 1, 2, 3, so on up to 9. Okay. Then if I enter 1 in simple way, this number should be convert into what? For example, how means if I enter 1, it should return like ONE. Then if I enter 2, it should display TWO. Okay, and so on up to 9. If I enter a 9, it should display 9. That's it. Up to this is one assignment question. Practice it. And one more, write a program to check the entire number is even or odd. How? Small hint I will give. Okay. Hint is it should get the remainder, right? If the remainder is 0, we will take that it is an even number. For remainder, we use modulo division. This is enough for today's session. We will continue the next session with the loops and control statements. See you in the next session.